So today I ran into a couple of homies at the job today, taking their orders at the drive-through, and this was kind of a really funny situation. And I could have laid low and been like, "Oh, I don't know who you are. I don't recognize you." Like been all embarrassed and shit. But typical me, I don't give a fuck. Well, for the grand majority of parts, I really don't. And there was one kid I ended up saying his last name. The other chick, the other girl, I said his last name, and the one I knew immediately. And I'm just like, "Yep, it's me. It's just what." And the the beautiful thing about this whole thing, and the beautiful thing about these whole interactions, is I think that at some point in my life, or at some point in doing this, I probably would have been like, "Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm taking your order right now." Blah blah blah. I think I would at some point throughout this journey or what have you, I would have been really fucking embarrassed. I would have been. But now I'd like, why would I care? Like, why would I judge myself? Nobody knows my situation. Nobody knows what I've been, the ups and downs or what have you. Nobody knows. Like, nobody knows nothing. So why would I put that pressure on myself fundamentally? Like, why would I fundamentally put that pressure on myself to essentially be like, "Oh, why haven't I made $1 million yet?" Or "Why am I working at this drive through right now? Like, well, what am I doing this for?" And like, it was funny because those were very good, genuine interactions. And at the end of the day, I didn't care. And I don't know if I will ever see those people again. And if they do care, whether they care or not, whether they're judging me or not, it's still kind of irrelevant because my job is to take their fucking order. That's my fucking job, is to take their fucking order. So like this whole, and I say all this because this whole thing that people say, "Get your shit together," or "Figure it the fuck out." Well, I don't think that happens overnight. Like, I don't think that just falls into your fucking lap and you just have it figured out. You just have it magically figured out. You just have a bunch of money, or you just have this, and you have nice cars, and I don't think it just magically happens. I think you slowly, progressively, you take steps toward things, and certain things work out for you and certain things don't work out for you. And but you, at the end of the day, you just keep it moving, and you have to have the peace within your brain that you are going to figure it out. And what that figuring it out is figuring out what makes you happy and what is the most rewarding to you, right? So this figure it, like, you figure it the fuck out, or you need to figure it out thing, it's like, yes, that's true. But I think that, and this is a hormosiism or what have you, you figure out what things don't lead to you getting to where you want to, or getting to the things that you want. I think that that's probably the biggest, I feel like that's the only thing that you have to figure out. And the rest of it will come. Like, how do I fuck this up? How could I mess this up extremely? I think that is a one mindset shift that I would say that does need to be figured out. But like, if you're not driving the car that you want, or you don't have the job that you want, or what have you, like, it's just a matter of figuring out what that is and taking the steps to get there. And if somebody walks in and whatever, and somebody that you know and sees you or whatever, and you're not where you want to be, if that's making it worse, literally. That would be the equivalent of you judging yourself and beating yourself up, and creating extremely unproductive emotions, creating a bunch of extremely unproductive emotions. And I'm glad that I've at least graduated from that. I've come. I mean, I wasn't happy with my situation before, but this is probably the clearest headed that I've been, and even working at this drive through or what have you, because, and even just the environment that I'm working in, this is probably the clearest headed that I've been in a long time. And I won't say happy or anything like that, but just having peace, and like having the peace of mind that, like, no, this isn't exactly what I envisioned, but it's okay. Like, it's not that serious, and I'm not getting beat up, and I'm just doing the best that I can and keeping it moving and taking it one day at a time. So that's something that is a big mindset shift. I think along this journey, it's a big mindset shift that has to happen. But alas, took some hammer throws today. Everything was fucked. Everything was sore. I think I slept for whatever, five of them things. The sleep is ass cheeks, as one would say. I've been 27 years a slave. I've been 27 years. Well, I'll say about 10 years. This is 10 years worth of bad habits. 10 years worth of bullshit habits that are going to have to be worked out. And the biggest habit is like giving it up, like going with the like giving it up, man. And the sense of you only have so many hours a day. If you don't get something done, that doesn't mean sit up and stay up all night because you didn't get what you needed done or what have you. Like that doesn't, it means like you that's okay sometimes. That's okay like for you to know how to grind or what have you, but like on a consistent basis, that's bullshit. That's straight up bullshit. Oh, you don't know that you can sleep when you die, blah blah blah. Like no. I don't feel my workouts don't go good when I do that. You can sleep when you die mentality bullshit. That's bullshit. It doesn't produce that's not conducive of good workouts. It's not conducive of good throws. It's not conducive of running fast races. It's not conducive of shit. It's conducive of burning yourself out and fucking yourself over. That's what the fuck that's conducive to. So pretty plain and simply. So I want to do the right things. My body wants to do in the throws today. My body wants to do the right things, but you have to fucking help it. You have to help it. You have to help it do some of the right things. So working on that, taking it one day at a time, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still like, I've gotten as much as I haven't gotten good sleep or what have you, I've really still managed to put some decent workout sessions together. And even though wasn't as long or might have not gotten everything that I wanted done or anything like that, like, hey, I've gotten some decent fucking sessions done. So, and not in perfect circumstances. So, which is without having the sleep. So, got to figure that part out. I mean, that's for me right now. That's probably the biggest difference maker of what has been me being productive and me not being productive. So taking it one day at a time. Going to take advantage of my off days the best that I can. That's definitely something that I'm going to look forward to doing. But alas, one thing at a time. What can you do? But that's just about all I got. You already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throats. Most importantly, let it fight another damn. Get out of here.